Live from Government Street on the lawn of the beautiful Empress Hotel in downtown Victoria, it's the 43rd Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. Proudly supported by Country Grocer, Canadian Tire, and West Shore Dental Center. Now bringing you all the festive color and excitement, our holly jolly hosts, Stacey Ross and Paul Haysom.
Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the 43rd Annual Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. Indeed, I'm Stacey Ross here with my friend Paul Haysom. We are in for an incredible night of dazzling lights and spectacular sights. It is electric down here at Victoria's Inner Harbor tonight, Paul.
Yeah, we were called the Holly Jolly Hosts going into it, so we got to live up to that, Stacey, and I'm so honored to be back here again with you hosting this incredible parade. As you can see, thousands have descended down into the capital to watch the Santa Claus Parade, the 43rd Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade, and it is promising to be a stunner, Stace.
It really, really is. I've done this parade for a number of years, and I can't remember a time when there's been more people gathered here to watch the parade, and it's a perfect time for us to acknowledge that we are broadcasting tonight on the territories of the Lekwungen-speaking people. We're so grateful to be here with the Songhees and Esquimalt and Wasanich Nations blessing to bring you this incredible event of entertainment and Christmas fun.
Yeah, and it's been a tough month and a bit for us because we lost Mike Walker, a well-known media member. He had a long and valiant fight with brain cancer. And we just wanted to honor Mike tonight because he would have loved to be here. He was involved in so many events, including parades. He'd be wanting us to smile right through it. So we're going to dedicate tonight's broadcast to Mike Walker.
Yes, indeed. And we're thinking about him tonight, and we know he would be watching this with a smile. And he would be so excited about all the events. We have about 80 entries in our parade this year. We've got the wonderful firefighters, a military contingent. We've got floats. We've got music. We've got dancers. We've got it all for you tonight. And we could not bring it to you without mentioning our terrific sponsors. We've got Canadian Tire, we've got Country Grocer, and of course we've got West Shore Dental Center with us once again, as well as our great friends at Totem Towing and Sunbelt Rentals helping us bring the broadcast to you tonight.
It's so nice to have all our incredible sponsors along. Canadian Tire and Totem Towing. I don't know if they joined just because of our CHEK vehicle last year in the parade broke down, and they're like, hey, maybe we can help. But again, Canadian Tire, a huge thank you to the Victoria area Canadian Tires who have stepped up to be one of our main sponsors this year. They do so much great work in the community, and they want it to be possible and enjoy our broadcast. We also want to thank Country Grocer. Country Grocer celebrating 41 years on Vancouver Island, and of course Salt Spring, family owned and operated at 11 locations. And finally, we have to do a big thank you to West Shore Dental Center. They always come through. They're your Langford dentist, and the West Shore Town Center open 7 days a week, services in 4 languages. Thank you to all our incredible sponsors, Stace.
And of course, we could not have this parade without the Greater Victoria Festival Society and Kelly Curta, who worked so hard to put this parade together. As you can imagine, there's a few bits of business around creating this wonderful parade. And also our friends here at the Fairmont Empress. There is no better spot to be than right here. Lisa McPhail, the Director of Public Relations, is a superstar, and she always treats us so well when we're here at the end of November, beginning of December for this great parade.
That's true. And you can see, so there's a flurry of activity happening. We are at the start of the parade, and that parade is about to begin any moment. But we should mention there's a new route to the parade this year. It's going to be going towards Government, then around Wharf Street. It goes up Johnson, then back onto Government. It's a new route, and I can tell you the entire route is lined with thousands of people tonight, Stacey.
Yeah, it really is, and we've heard from folks that this new route along Wharf Street will allow people to be really, really close to all the action. And we know that interacting with people on the parade route is really something that folks look forward to. It's one of the reasons they come down to our beautiful city to take part in it. And there you can see our Santa in the sleigh telling us exactly where things are going to go.
Magic around there. Yeah, it goes up Johnson Street, and that's where it wraps up on Chatham along Government. And we have just had another delivery by our incredible team at the Fairmont Empress. I know they had this location for the Pride Parade, Stacey, and they were given all sorts of cocktails and mocktails, but we need things a little bit warmer tonight because it is a chilly night in the Inner Harbor. Oh, thank you so much.
Shall I pour?
I would love it. And then I know that when it's probably a little warm to drink. Pinky's out.
Pinky's out. Okay,
Pinky's
good.
out is key.
Well,
when
you
you're
are
at the
English,
Empress.
so you would know better than I would. But it smells wonderful.
It does.
And we are so excited. And do you know me?
Yes.
And my Christmas facts.
Facts is one way to put it. Jokes is another way to put it. But yes,
okay.
I like them. I'm ready. I prepared myself.
Have you? That's good, because I was looking at this beautiful food here on our tea tower, and I wondered if you knew what Japan's favorite holiday meal was.
Oh, Japan's favorite holiday meal. I guess I would guess something sushi or food related?
No, you're so wrong.
Oh,
It's actually Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KFC.
KFC in 1974, KFC aired a popular Kentucky for Christmas ad, and that started the tradition of KFC as the Christmas meal of choice for folks in Japan.
Okay. No free ads. They're not sponsoring us. We do want to make that clear. But no, so much fun. I was going to say, this parade truly has it all. And it all leads up, of course, to Santa Claus at the end. That's what we're all excited for. But just looking around and seeing these shots, and shout out to our incredible team. They've been setting up all day in all the locations so that we can show you this stunner of a parade in all its glory. But just seeing around, seeing the faces, seeing families come down here, there's that anticipation and excitement that's just building in the Inner Harbor, and I know things are about to get underway very soon here, Stace.
And you know what I love when I was wandering around a little bit before our broadcast began is certainly there were plenty of families, lots of couples, there's grandparents and grandkids and all the families together, but you know what I loved is there were also just people. Just, a random gentleman, leaning against the wall of the Inner Harbor here, ready to watch the parade. So it really has an appeal for everyone. There's something to offer for every single person that's down here.
Yeah, and I really like that. And I'm so honored that we have such the sponsors that we do in this parade. But there is a Canadian movement. Another shout out to Canadian Tire there. But people want to be involved in their community and take part in what their community is doing. And you really see that firsthand here tonight. And I was going to say, Stacey, we've got floats with boats, skipping ropes, and Stacey Ross jokes. So we've got the trifecta tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, we do. And after the parade, you may want to head down to the local mall or your local store. I hear that the advent calendars are kind of hard to come by these days because their days are numbered.
Okay. All right. I think my dad. So did he give you?
Did. Your
okay.
dad did. Ian Haysom gave me that one.
My dad loves that joke. But I was going to say, the next hour is you thought you were joining us for Santa Claus Parade. It's really just an hour of Stacey telling jokes with a few floats that go by in the meantime as well. But great shots around here in the Inner Harbor. You can see just everyone's ready. Everyone's trying to stay warm as best they can. And they're clearing the parade route because we are set to begin any moment.
Absolutely. And I know that after the parade, the Lights of Wonder in Centennial Square, that's going to be lit up this evening. And boy, that is a spectacle. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. It is really something to see, and that's part of the festivities this evening too. And of course, you know what, there is always a charitable element to this parade. The mustard seed is here. The food bank is collecting the much needed food and cash donations here on Government and Wharf Street. And we talked about it on our newscast, Paul. We know the need is great for people that given the current state of the economy and how people are struggling, that giving to organizations like the Mustard Seed Food Bank is more important than ever. Yeah, it certainly is. And as you mentioned, they have that donation drop-off location on Wharf Street. They will be ready to take donations, and I know they've got a strong contingent in the parade as well, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun. But just look at that backdrop. The BC legislature, who actually had their legislature light up just last night, just in time for the Santa Claus Parade. But with that there, the Welcome to Victoria sign with the Fairmont Empress behind us. Like, we are just spoiled to live here and to get to take part in a parade. And we do want to give a shout out to Marcus and, of course, Sunbelt Rentals and Totem Towing, who have helped us out with our eye in the sky. That is Marcus. Hey, Marcus. Yeah, we know how to get him up. We're not sure how to get him down. We'll figure that out at the end of the parade. But he looks good. He told me he is warm. And again, big shout out to Sunbelt Rentals, Totem Towing for making those iconic shots possible tonight. Absolutely. Maybe Santa's reindeer can help get Malcolm down from the sky where he's going to us with some great pictures. And you know what? Speaking of reindeers, Paul, Rudolph was created as a promotion for a department store. It was in 1939. A copywriter for the Montgomery Ward department store wrote Rudolph into a kid's story that could be given out to promote the store. So it was a huge hit, and now more than 2.4 million copies. That was in the first year of the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So he was definitely a hit, and we know that we're going to see Rudolph on the parade route at some point this evening.
Yes, it is going to happen. I am told that the parade is going to take place tonight, and we're all getting excited. Can you name all the reindeer? I sometimes try to remember it.
Okay, let's try. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
But do you recall
the most famous reindeer of all?
That is Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. And then the other reindeer, the forgotten about reindeer, Olive.
The other reindeer.
Olive, the other reindeer. My wife wrote that into the script, making sure I said that as a joke. She's a big Olive fan, it turns out.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, Paul, what's your favorite part about the parade normally?
You know, I love some of the new entries, and you can just see the smiles on the faces of the people walking the parade. Like, they are just as stunned and happy as everyone who's watching it. So the new entries, I always love the bands, but there's some new additions this year, and one is a drivable bookshelf.
What?
It's a mother and daughter team. They just started it this summer, and they're their very first parade, but they just wanted to be involved in the community. They say the community has embraced them, so they wanted to give back. So they wanted to take part in this parade. So stuff like that, it really is a local, homegrown parade, and I just love it. What about you?
Well, it's hard for me to pick. I mean, I love the music. I love the Christmas carols, and whether it's the great Naden Band, who we're about to see in just a few minutes, or whether it's folks on a float singing Christmas carols as loud as they possibly can. I love that. And I really, when I watch the floats and I watch the entries, I just think about all the hours of work that people have invested to create these beautiful Christmas spectacles as they walk by us. And I am so appreciative and grateful that they want to do it, and they love it, and I know they do.
Yes.
But gosh, it's a lot of work for some people. So I appreciate those floats and those entries in the parade as well.
Yeah, we had a story on one of the floats last night. Chadis Leo, one of our reporters, did it on it. It was CFB Squamalt's float, and they have more than 100,000 lights on there. You just hope that one bulb doesn't go out on something like that, but 100,000 lights is incredible. That's more than you see lights on the legislature right now. So it's going to be bright. It might impact the energy bill. We don't care. It's Christmas time, and I am told that we are getting underway here, Stacy.
Oh, and you know what? Conditions are perfect, Paul, and you could just, from our vantage point here in front of the lovely Fairmont Empress, I mean, everybody is kind of like in silent anticipation. Like everybody's so looking forward to the start of it, and here we are with the incredible Peninsula Co-op banner, of course, the proud sponsor of this 43rd Santa Claus Parade. So thrilled to share this event with the community, investing more than $500,000 each year in things like youth sports, healthcare, and food security programs. We are so thrilled that they are the first entry we get to talk about in the parade this year.
And they're always so, community is the key word there that you said, Stacy, because they are so involved in the community. I get to take part in a lot of events, as do you, around town. I know the Peninsula Co-op team is always taking part. Of course, every purchase at Peninsula Co-op fuels more than your tank. It fuels that community. And of course, we're going to ask you to stay tuned, because Peninsula Co-op, they have a walking group that's coming out quite quickly, and you're not going to want to miss the big man himself and Mrs. Claus as well, who are at the end of the parade. But I think we can officially say the 43rd annual Santa Claus Parade by Peninsula Co-op is officially underway.
Ho, 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 Paul. And you know, what happens if Santa's walking backward? Is it oh?
Okay, I like that one. All right. A shout out to the Canadian Forces Base Esquimalt leading the parade. Of course, Captain Kevin Whiteside, along with Petty Officer First Class Sue Frisbee, Master Sailor Haley Leclerc, and their family members. They are always at the start of the parade. And for Kevin Whiteside, it's his final year as the commander of CFB Esquimalt Stays.
Yeah, he's held the post for the past 3 years. He's a 28-year veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces and previously commanded His Majesty's Canadian Ship Vancouver. And of course, Sue Frisbee, she's a 28 veteran of the Royal Canadian Navy as well. Served as coxswain of HMCS Winnipeg before taking the position of base chief with CFB Esquimalt.
I love that hat. hat. We got the,
so good.
The blinkies on the hat, the Frosty the Snowman, Kevin Whiteside, Captain Kevin Whiteside's like, I'm going out in style, quite literally. CFB Esquimalt is actually Canada's third largest base by population, contains about 6,000 military and civilian employees. Of course, stay tuned for more from CFB Esquimalt a little bit later in the parade. That 100,000 light show, I said.
Absolutely. And you know what? I mentioned it earlier. One of my favorite parts is the music, and here is the Naden Band of the Royal Canadian Navy. Oh, that's good.
Fantastic. The Naden Band of the Royal Canadian Navy, made up of 35 professional full-time musicians whose primary role with the Royal Canadian Navy is to support naval operations, ceremonial events, and public outreach initiatives, and they sound fantastic.
Oh, they sure do. The Naden Band, currently under the direction of Lieutenant Ben Van Slyke. They perform, of course, all over the community, a variety of ensembles, ranging from this amazing parade band to big band, brass, and woodwind quintets, as well as rock and contemporary ensembles.
They always rock it, and this year they actually were proud to perform at the Invictus Games in Vancouver in 2025. So that was fantastic. Behind them, we had NLCC Admiral Rayner, the Navy League of Canada Cadets program for 9 and 12-year-olds based in Esquimalt.
And here we have the Peninsula Co-op car and Mrs. Claus. There's a team of about 450 people working together to serve and strengthen the communities that we call home.
Yeah, the co-op model rooted in sharing. It means annual rebates for members and donation dollars that go back right into the community that make a real impact on those that need it most. And do I see Marty the Marmot hanging out with them there?
Marty there. Fantastic. So good. And you know, Peninsula Co-op, they do so much for the community. They believe in growing and thriving because it really builds stronger community.
They really do. We have Help Fill a Dream here. The thousands of sparkling lights on Help Fill a Dream, the van there. It symbolizes the organization's commitment to bringing joy and hope to kids and families facing serious health challenges.
Absolutely, and they don't do it just along the parade route, but the organization is so dedicated to brightening the lives of local families, offering them support and encouragement. And they have a beautiful new facility there at Prospect Lake, and they really do such great work.
I love this van. So it's filled with about 4,000 lights, and that's because they've filled about 4,000 dreams for kids on Vancouver Island and the Gulf Island, and every single child is represented by one light on the van.
Incredible. See, when I was talking about the amount of work that goes into some of these floats, Paul, this is exactly what I was talking about.
This is very cool. And behind them, we see the Mustard Seed Street Church. Of course, the Mustard Seed Food Bank parade entry is a vehicle. They've got the holiday inflatables popping out of the sunroof there.
They do.
I like that's kind of fun. But they've been serving the community for 50 years, provide 600,000 pounds of food, beverages, and hygiene products annually to families and individuals.
They serve more than 70,000 people in the Greater Victoria area every single year.
Thank you for what you do, Mustard Seed. And hey, it's our team, the CHEK Media Group.
I recognize these guys.
We got Jessica McCool. There's Lyndon, my nephew there. I think my parents are walking in it. This is awesome.
Well, we forced your dad to walk in the parade this year after giving us that joke to start off the top with. It's his penance for giving us that bad dad joke, but it was pretty awesome.
Rob Germain. There's a whole bunch of staff there. There's Trevor Lyons, one of our newest employees there. He was waving. He actually did the narration.
Mackenzie? There's our young Mackenzie Reed there.
Oh, there she is. So we've got the full team coming through. I just want to remind people that our 32nd annual CHEK drive-through is next Friday, December 5th. You can donate cash or an unwrapped gift at one of our locations from 5 to 7 p.m. Hey, guys.
Hey, we donated 3,100 toys for kids in our community last year, and I bet we can beat that this year during our drive-through. And, of course, CHEK is so committed to supporting our local community, just as the community has supported us over all these years, 16 years being independent and employee-owned. And, Paul, like next week, we're celebrating our 69th anniversary, so we're so proud to be here and part of our community.
Yeah, speaking of that community, that is Mayor Marianne Alto riding on the CFB Esquimalt fire truck. showing their pride this time with Engine 2 fire truck all covered in lights. Looking fantastic. Community engagement, very important to CFB Esquimalt. That's certainly true for their fire department and certainly true for Mayor Alto as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And these historical fire trucks, you know what, I should have mentioned them earlier because they are really another one of my favorite parts of the parade. And you talk about work and the love that the dedicated volunteers put into maintaining these beautiful vehicles and bringing them out to the parades like this so we can all enjoy it.
Yeah, and they've got some very, very cool vehicles. They had that restored 1899 Charles Redfern steamer, which weighed 9,000 pounds. But now let's check out the Victoria Police Department. They are founded back in 1858, proudly serving the city of Victoria and the township of Esquimalt. And of course, the newly appointed Chief Constable Fiona Wilson, who has 26 years of policing experience. This is her first Santa Claus Parade.
I'm certain it will be the first of many. There she is, Chief Fiona Wilson. You know what? The mission statement for the police obviously is for a safer community together, and they plan to achieve this through their three main goals of supporting community safety, enhancing public trust, and achieving organizational excellence. Don't we all strive to be organizationally excellent, Paul?
I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. And of course, we've got the Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band. Joining the Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band are young members of the Capital City Pipe Band. Let's enjoy the parade.
Joining the Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band this year, the young members of the Capital City Pipe Band. This youth group, founded in 2023 and is supported by the Victoria Highland Games Association. Several members of the Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band provide instruction to these enthusiastic young musicians, and it's so great to have the young musicians out here with us tonight.
It's so cool. I love that they all have the light-up necklaces as well. The Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band celebrating its 25th anniversary. They say they want to thank their instructors, members, both past and present, and families for their dedication and passion for the band.
And this is the Saanich Police Department's parade entry, a decorated truck pulling a boat that is all lit up for the festive season. And if you can see riding in that boat, Ace, the mascot. Several Saanich Police Reserves are there. Sworn members are also walking in the parade this year.
Yeah, very cool. Where is Ace? Ace is hiding on me. I don't know if he's in the boat or the truck. I know Ace got to be in there.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Ace hanging out in the back of the police boat. Okay, that's a good time to be in the back of a police anything. But Block Watch, that's something that Saanich Police really supports. They are walking with Saanich Police. Block Watch, of course, your neighborhood helping neighbor crime prevention programs that's supporting the community, and they partner with the Saanich Police Department as well.
Oh, and they offer some great advice too. Stay safe throughout the holidays, everyone. Plan ahead and get a safe ride home. We want to make sure everyone stays safe and healthy. Happy this holiday season.
Whoop, whoop. We are going from police to fire. We've got the Saanich Firefighters Charitable Foundation, founded back in 2001. They work hard to support youth in Saanich through donations to local sports clubs, pediatric and neonatal health care, and school supplies. And of course, the 2026 Professional Firefighters of Greater Victoria Charitable Calendar. It's called Between the Calls. It's on sale, $25, more than 50 locations in Greater Victoria.
And 100% of those proceeds from the calendar go to charity, and it makes a great stocking stuffer, Paul. Just say it.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I want one too, is the thing. Just a fantastic. I love when because a fire truck is so beautifully lit up already. You add the Christmas, the holiday lights, it just adds a whole nother element to it. So the firefighters, Saanich Firefighters Charitable Foundation, working hard, looking hard, and we are just getting started on this parade stage.
Yeah, we are, and now we're looking at the entry from Hearing Life Canada. Their display has over 2,000 lights. This is their second year in the parade, but they've been in the Truck Light Parade that our own Tess Van Straten will be hosting next week. They've been in that parade for more than 10 years, and they say that Christmas is their favorite time of year. They love the lights, seeing the smiles on people's faces. Hearing Life Canada provides hearing health information about hearing tests, tests, hearing aids, assisted listening devices, and so much more.
And look, I see the Grinch riding shotgun.
Oh, do
with
you?
The hearing light. He kind of got shotgun. I think we might see him a couple times in this parade, but yeah, he's worked his way into the front of that vehicle. We'll see where we see him later, but right now it's Luxterior Floors and Home Solutions. This is their second parade for them. They're the first only mobile flooring showroom in the Greater Victoria area. They bring the showroom to your home, which is very cool.
Absolutely, and you know what? Now, while we have 1 second before we get to the Giza Shriners, all right, I just want to quickly thank our sponsors again, Country Grocer, Canadian Tire, and West Dental Center, and I want to thank the Giza Shriners for being here once again. A highlight of every parade they're in. There's Loki, the signature parade float for the Shriners in Victoria. The number 9 you see there? You did see it there for a second. It represents the first Shriner Club in Victoria, and it was the number 9. And those clowns, boy, oh boy, they are such a hit with everyone along the parade route.
And they do so much work. They raise money to help sick kids in BC and the Yukon receive free medical attention, and the Shriners Hospital for Children. They started in Victoria June 11th, 1902. So they've been doing it for a long time, and it's one of my favorite parade entries because it is so cool seeing that train all lit up.
Oh, it is amazing. You know what? And I know that all the clowns there, they're always really happy and they're always good. But I wonder, you know, like, do you think that they might have a toast once in a while? And I'm wondering what the most popular Christmas wine is, you think?
Okay, hit me.
But I don't like Brussels sprouts, Paul.
Oh, you are slaying it, I believe, is what we have Thrifty Foods here, of course, proudly Canadian company. Yep, thanks for the honks since 1977. Thrifty Foods, so key. And the Greater Victoria BMX Association. It is 100% run by volunteers. It is so much fun, and look at that contingent, Stace. They're rocking.
Oh, they really are. They love to show Victoria what the BMX family is all about. It's fun, it's community, it's pure joy, and you know what's cool about this group is that any age or skill level is welcome to join. They've got members on Strider bikes as young as 2 years old, if you can believe it, and they also have riders that are 75 years old and still racing.
Come on. I know Rich, one of our employees at CHEK, he's very involved with them as well. He says nothing but incredible things about the Greater Victoria BMX Association. I love lighting up the bikes. You got to be careful there. You don't want one of those lights to catch. That would be my issue, and I would fall down. But looks great. And right behind them, you see the Tesla. You know what that means. It's time for the Victoria Electric Vehicle Association. They participated in the parade since 2011. Their members love the energy and joy of this event, and that is so true. There's so much joy around the Inner Harbor right now. It's very fun.
There really is, and we kind of skated over the Thrifty Foods entry, but that's a really spectacular 53-foot truck all lit up for Christmas, and we'll see them at the light parade next weekend as well.
Yeah, that's very true. And they're talking about the Victoria Electric Vehicle Association. Their parade entry showcases both owner vehicles as well as sponsor company work vehicles. And of course, they are all fully electric to help accelerate the change to sustainable energy. So thanks again for being part of the parade.
Absolutely, all nonprofit, volunteer run, and there's one of the trucks.
That's a cyber
truck.
I think we can see ourselves in that reflection.
Oh, very shiny.
And then, they got the Lightning, the F-150, a very popular vehicle, Stacey.
Hold everything. We've got some luscious hot chocolate behind us,
my goodness,
courtesy of our friends here at the Fairmont Empress. Lisa McPhail is here, and this is, wow, okay. Oh, my goodness.
These are incredible. So Mick is enjoying or dropping off this amazing, what is it, sorry? White hot chocolate from Make-A-Wish. So thank you so much. Lisa McPhail dropping these off. So incredible. Don't spill.
I won't spill.
But yes, this is all part of the parade fun as we see the Babushka Botniks Krampus Market. They're marching in their parade to promote their first annual Krampus Market at Fernwood Community Center next Saturday, December 6th. Tickets are $5, and all kids age 12 and under get in free of charge.
Amazing. The market, in case you were wondering, it blends festive cheer with eerie folklore.
Okay.
That sounds intriguing to me, and explores the darker side of the holidays.
Well, that's right, because Krampus, right? It's the half-goat, half-demon who punishes naughty children. So you don't want to deal with Krampus. You just be a good boy and girl, and everything's so entered. Speaking of very Good and strong young men and women. Scouts Canada, the country's leading co-ed youth organization, offering programs age 5 to 26. Always a strong contingent in the parade.
Oh, absolutely. And right across the country, too. There's more than 42,000 youth participating in Scouts across Canada, run by more than 13,000 volunteers who donate 2 million hours of their time.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary.
And I didn't know that all the different colors and vests, you got the Beaver Scouts wearing the brown vest, blue hats, Cub Scouts wearing the gray shirts, Scouts age 11 to 14 have the green shirts, the Venture Scouts have the blue shirts, the Rover Scouts the red shirts, and the Scouters are the adult volunteers also in the red shirt. So it means a lot what color you're wearing out there.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. And right behind our great Scouts contingent is St. Margaret's School, the third parade for the school with their mascot, Dudley the Panda Bear. Whenever you got a mascot, it's a win for me, Paul. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Dudley the Panda Bear.
Dudley the Panda Bear. And then you can see right behind this walking group, and there's Dudley the Panda Bear right there.
Yeah.
And they've got a bus there, decorated, playing music behind them. Walkers wearing their school uniforms, partnering with Pacific FC Sportswear.
Yeah, St. Margaret's School has all female students from junior kindergarten all the way to grade 12. They believe in the power of women to change the world, and I completely agree with that, Stacey. It's so amazing that that's happening in this community, and hello again to St. Margaret's School.
Absolutely. 300 female future leaders are right here walking in the parade, and we're so excited to see them here celebrating their community spirit, and we'll keep our eyes on these girls. I think many of them are destined for some great things here as well.
I totally agree. And we do want to just take a quick moment to thank all our incredible sponsors: Country Grocer, West Shore Dental Center, Canadian Tire, the Victoria stores here. Thank you so much for being part of our sponsorship team. Also Sunbelt Rentals and Totem Towing. We could not bring you this parade without our incredible partners and sponsors. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. And again, Kelly Curta and the Greater Victoria Festival Society doing an incredible job once again. As we take a look at Aerial Roofing.
Yes, their company car decorated in lights, balloons, and a trailer attached with a small house that has pumping music out of it. Should we have a quick little listen?
Yes, we should.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Pero año y felicidad. ¿Cómo está Victoria?
I love it. Now, Aerial Roofing, owned by two Mexican brothers who believe in hard work and effort. That's why we had Feliz Navidad. And the workers love to have fun on the job. They say they listen usually to Spanish music, and they love projecting positive energy, and that certainly came through there.
It absolutely did, and went off the clock. They get together and have barbecues because all of the co-workers feel like family.
It's like a party going on there in the trailer.
A fiesta. Yep.
And we got a dancing Christmas tree, dancing penguins. We got it all here at the Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. And behind Aerial Roofing, I'm told that we may have missed Batman of Victoria, but I'm told Batman was there, probably snaking through the streets. You don't always see Batman, but you do always see the Victoria Harbor Ferry celebrating 35 years. The Victoria Harbor Ferries, they've been part of this harbor since 1990.
Yeah, you know what? They connect the people in Victoria through our iconic waterways that we love so much, and they've got the pickle boats and the passionate, charming captains. They create all these incredible experiences for people. It's rooted in joy and safety and a love for the sea. And if you haven't seen the Harbor Ferry Ballet, then you're missing out. You gotta do it.
I think that once you become a resident of Vancouver Island, they make you go watch the Ferry Ballet. It's part of getting onto the island. Experience a Victoria Harbor Ferry sleigh boat ride. Hop aboard one of their iconic pickle boats as well, all lit up with the twinkling lights, filled with cheerful holiday music. So much fun. And the fun's still just getting started here. This parade moving along, but right behind we've got Victoria Velocity jump rope, and that's a good way to stay warm out on the parade stage.
Absolutely, and these guys are doing a terrific job. And you know what? This is just the beginning of the parade route, and I guarantee you they're going to be just as bouncy and energetic by the end of the parade route too. And they're doing a fantastic job. They're both a competitive and non-competitive jump rope team. They're located in the West Shore. Approximately 220 members, and they love performing at schools and community events. Just like this parade, athletes from 5 to 25 years old taking part.
They're all using the light up ropes, which is so cool. And they provided us with a fun fact. It says skipping is a competitive sport in more than 40 countries. And I totally understand it. I've tried skipping rope at the gym. I make it about 30 seconds and I'm like, I'm done. So
right?
Yes, congratulations and thanks for being part of the parade as we see BC Transit behind them. They've got their festive holiday bus decorated by volunteers. That is looking fantastic
looks
this year.
So good. Love the antlers. They have so many volunteers made up of staff and friends and family. They're handing out some stickers to spread some holiday cheer for the crowds too. And we know that Transit does a great job of supporting charities all year long. Stuff the Bus campaign is coming up on December the 6th outside the Save on Food Center at the Save on Foods at the Tillicum Center. And they've got two main charity partners too. It's got the Help Fill a Dream Foundation and the United Way, and they hold multiple fundraising events all year long.
And they had the Help Fill a Dream hot chocolates they delivered to us from the Empress, which I touched and got a little honey on my finger, but that's okay. We're going to soldier on. It's Santa Claus Parade.
Hang in there, Paul.
BC Transit owns and operates a fleet of more than 1,100 accessible buses across BC, and they got the tunes going too.
Yeah, they do.
Very cool. Behind BC Transit, we've got Victoria Cool Kit with Downtown Residents Association. This is their first ever parade for the group. They're so excited to be here. Oh my gosh, yes, excitement abound. Victoria Cool Kit is neighbors working together to meet Victoria's greenhouse gas emission targets. They make downtown a better place to live.
Paul, I was going to start talking and then I had a little bit of my beautiful hot chocolate here. And I think I had some honeycomb stuck in my teeth, but
it happens. You know what?
It does, right?
What happens at the Empress stays at the Empress, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, just stunning. A big thank you to Lisa McPhail, the entire Fairmont Empress team. They do such an incredible job. They brought us tea at the Empress, now hot chocolate at the Empress, and some unbelievable snacks, which we will share with our entire team here once we're done.
What? No. Of course we will. Of course we will. Now we're looking at one of our great media entries in the parade this year, Ocean 98.5, Rogers Sports and Media, proud to be longtime participants in the Victoria Santa Claus Parade. They say a tradition as cherished as the holiday season itself.
That's right. They got the Christmas music going. Are you into Christmas music time yet, or do you wait a little bit longer? Or are you?
For real? I've been listening to it for like a month. I have 16 CDs in my car, all with Christmas music in it.
And of course, here's one of our amazing presenting sponsors, Country Grocer, celebrating 41 years, Vancouver Island and Salt Spring. As mentioned, family-owned, operated, 11 locations. They've got a deep commitment to our local communities and to island farmers, growers, and producers. And look, they've got a Grinch.
That is a good Grinchy presence on that float there. He's making me a little nervous as he's going by. But they're proud sponsors, Country Grocer are, of Cooking on the Coast with Chef Heidi Fink, who is amazing.
Amazing.
And they're also really, really pleased to announce the 15th annual campaign benefiting the Help Fill a Dream Foundation. We've mentioned this before, helping Vancouver Island and Gulf Island kids facing life-threatening illnesses or conditions.
Yeah, they do such amazing work. Thank you to them for being a presenting sponsor, and thanks to Saanich Skating Club of Victoria. The Saanich Skating Club of Victoria in the parade for the 4th year. They love seeing smiles along the route. The light-up sign always looks good. Of course, their walking group wearing red, white, black jackets with lit-up banners, skating signs, and umbrellas. And another fixture in the parade, Couch and Lake Ambassador Program.
Absolutely. This is their 3rd time participating in this parade, and they are super excited to be with us. Now, this program aims to build confidence, leadership, and communication skills in youth, and for the first time, they have 4 ambassadors here to represent Couch and Lake. On the float there, you will see Couch and Lake's 2nd Princess Marley McQuaid, Quinn and Desiree Stump. You will also see Cowichan Lake First Princess, Faith Smith, and Cowichan Lake Lady of the Lake, Lydia Court. So happy that you're here with us.
Oh, fantastic. They've got the wave down. They always have the wave down. Looks fantastic. Now, right behind them, we saw some velocity earlier. Well, this is the Island Hoppers Precision Skipping Team. They're a nonprofit organization dedicated to furthering the sport of jump rope in our local communities. The team has about 40 members between competitive and non-competitive jumpers, and pretty impressive what they can do out on the parade route as well, Stace.
Absolutely, and they're actually trying to make this an Olympic sport.
I love it.
Which I think would be super cool. And you know what? If you're looking for a way to work out with a burn rate of up to 1,300 calories per hour of vigorous activity, about 0.1 calories consumed per jump.
What?
I know. 10 minutes of jumping is about the equivalent of running an 8-minute mile.
Come on. All right. I love it. I'm sold. I'm buying a jump rope tomorrow, and I want to tell you about RLC Enterprise Limited. They love participating in the parade, and last year seeing spectators' reactions when they saw the Grinch. RLC is a company with more than 125 team members responsible for the care, maintenance, and operation for more than 50 provincial parks.
Absolutely. You know, we've seen quite a lot of Christmas trees so far along the parade route. And you want to know a fun fact about Christmas trees? Is that an old Ukrainian folktale says that there was a woman who was too poor to decorate her tree, and so spider webs decorated her tree for her. And so in Ukrainian folklore, if there's a spider web on your tree, it's good luck. And you're going to have a good year.
Come on.
I know, right?
All right. Well, I'm going to just let the spiders run wild on our Christmas tree this year. We need some luck. BC Nurses Union always participate in this parade, but always so needed as well. They've been part for many years. They look forward to it. And these nurses deserve some time off because they work so hard, dressed up in their festive outfits to represent the nearly 5,000 nurses living and working in the greater Victoria area. So to the men and women who call themselves nurses, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, we're so grateful for all the hard work that they do. And for more than 15 years, the BCNU campaign bus has been used to reach British Columbians and communities right across the province. And they want to send a message to us all. They want to thank all the nurses and healthcare staff who provide safe patient care throughout the holiday season. Happy to reiterate that tonight at the 23rd. What number is it? It's the 43rd annual
It's the 43rd,
Santa Claus Parade,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I know it's not 6-7 as the young people want it to be. They want 6-7. It's not the 67th. I can tell you that one, but I can't tell you that you're looking at CFAX, Santa's Anonymous Society, of course, a children's charity that has supported families year-round for 48 years.
Oh, it's incredible. And it is a lot of work that people gladly commit to. More than 400 volunteers make sure that Christmas is magical for more than 2,400 kids with Christmas hampers, toys, and food for the whole family.
And they shared a fun fact with us. So last year, they actually ran out of gas for the generator right before the parade kicked off. But with some quick footwork, as in sprinting to go get it, they retrieved backup fuel just in time for a seamless parade experience. I'm glad they had one of those. We didn't, but either way, happy to have you back. And behind them, St. John's Ambulance. They participated in the parade for more years, and this year's entry is a mobile first aid post set up as an ambulance, and they're joined by their bike squad that's used for fast medical response.
Well, I wonder if people don't know the backstory of the CHEK breakdown last year, and our CHEK vehicle did, in fact, break down en route.
We had some struggles.
We did, but we made it through, and we're back again this year. So happy that the St. John Ambulance folks are here. They provide first aid services, of course, for public events and support all kinds of charities with first aid outreach services in the greater Victoria area.
And now we got Campus Auto Group, their parade entry, including that decorated car. They got some gooey gumdrops on there and some walkers handing out letters to Santa that actually can be dropped off at any campus stores. You color in the Christmas character on the back of the letter to Santa, and you get to join the campus coloring contest. So how cool is that?
That is super cool. I love Christmas coloring almost as much as I love Christmas carols and Christmas cooking and Christmas cookies and Christmas all kinds of things.
I like how much you love Christmas. I guess I love how much you love Christmas, as we have the entry from the city of Langford. Their city truck pulling a decorated trailer with the superheroes of Victoria walking with them.
Yeah, the City of Langford team loves taking part in parades and decorating their float. They call it a top priority for them. And the superheroes of Victoria that are with our group from Langford here, they're a volunteer-run society, and they raise money and awareness for charitable causes of all sorts. They want to remind everybody that the city is full of superheroes, helping others in so many different ways. They're so proud of their volunteers and sharing their time and talents.
I love when you can have
Love
a
it.
parade with Santa Claus, Deadpool, Wonder Woman, Marvel, X-Men. Like, we got them all, the superheroes, both in costume, but the superheroes line in the route as well. I love this. High fives all around. I don't know if that's Ryan Reynolds or not, but I wouldn't put it past him.
I'm sure it is. I'm certain it is. And I think there might have been, you know, a snowman or two up there, and I just wondered, do you know, Paul, what you'd call a snowman with a six-pack?
Oh, I do not.
The abdominal snowman.
Okay, that one's pretty good. We've got the Wandafuka Skating Club, of course. The Wandafuka Skating Club looking forward to the parade every single year. Their club mascot walks up front with the banner, "Come skate with us and come skate with them indeed." The Wandafuka Skating Club operates out of course, Wandafuka and West Hills Arena. They invite you to skate with Santa at JDF, the Winter Wonderland, and of course bring items to donate to the Goldstream Food Bank as well.
Oh, and this group is accessible to so many kids, all ages 3 right up to 18 years old, and they do such good work. They're registered with Skate Canada and offer year-round training as well. So great group to be involved in.
You know, it's a little chilly out here. Some people want to warm up in a bath, so they all jumped in it together, and they got no, this is the Loyal Nanaimo Bathtub Society, their 7th year in the parade. They're always such a fun contingent because there's a giant bathtub driving down the street, and they're already gearing up for the bathtub weekend, July 24th to 26th, 2026 in downtown Nanaimo.
It's hard to believe that they've been around this long. The inaugural race was back in 1967. Since then, the city of Nanaimo has been home to the Great International World Championship Bathtub Race.
Yes.
And Nanaimo Marine Festival. It's a highlight of the summer season every single year. The race is not easy, Paul. It's not an easy thing to do. It's 58 kilometers long, about 35 nautical miles, and those people taking part, they take a beating, but we're so glad they do it every year because it's too much fun.
It is so much fun. We've got Empire Athletics. They found a way to stay warm as well. They are cheering, they are waving. Their cheerleading program located, of course, in the West Shore, and their parade entry consists of cheerleaders, coaches, and all their families. They've got athletes as young as 4 years old, and that is fantastic.
And they do both competitive and recreational just for fun. If you don't want to compete with others, the Empire Athletics Gym home to the West Shore Rebels cheerleading program, and they do a great job cheering for the Rebels at Starlight Stadium in Langford.
Behind them, we've got Coastline Church. This is the 2nd parade for the Coastline Church. They've got the live band playing carols and walkers handing out invitations to Christmas services, as well as some candy cane.
You know, they're passionate about spreading the love and hope of Christmas time, as well as the word of God to the community, and members of the Coastline Church just love to give back to the community, and they hold a weekly free food market as well. So important. They also organize a backpack fundraiser in September and a food hamper program in December, which is coming up in a couple days, for families in need. So lots of great work being done by Coastline Church.
Nice. We've got the live band ready to go there. They've been playing songs for everyone, and it's fantastic as they're on the back of the trailer. Playing music on the back of a trailer as it's going. That might be a little bit tough in a moving vehicle, but they sound great. They look great. So thanks again for being part of our amazing parade.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of Christmas carols, you know that one, Good King Wenceslas?
Good King Wenceslas, as I said?
Yeah, Good King Wenceslas. How does he like his pizza?
Wenceslas done?
No, one that's deep pan, crisp and even.
Okay, yours is better answer. We got the CRD behind them. They're flown, of course, a Kenworth T800 potable or potable. You can go either way with it, but it's a water tanker decorated with lights, gnomes, snow people, trees, beavers.
And maybe a little music as well. On southern Vancouver and the Gulf Islands.
That is right. They look after so many people. The water supports residential, commercial, industrial, agriculture, and public safety uses. The Belmont Dance Program. The Belmont Dance Program's taken part in the parade for many years, but this is their 4th year under the direction of Melanie Narcisco, and the first one for co-teacher Sarah Worrall.
Yeah, students of the Belmont Dance Program will be showing off their very best dance moves while wearing Christmas sweaters and Santa hats, of course, followed by their decorated truck. There are over 100 students exploring many different genres of dance, including ballet, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, modern, hip-hop, jazz, funk, and fusion.
Let's listen in.
Paul, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm looking at this great group of dancers here from Belmont, and there are so many people in the crowd who are dancing along. I don't know if they're just a bit chilly or they're getting into the Christmas spirit, but I think maybe a little bit of both. Let's do it.
Do a little move, one hand, two hand, jump clap. I can do that. No, I can't, actually, it turns out. Thank you for them for taking part in the, what is it now? We can guarantee 43rd Peninsula
Correct.
Co-op Santa Claus Parade. Of course, we're here in front of the iconic Empress, and it's been pretty good so far. Things are moving right along, Stace.
I'm floored every single year by the quality of floats and the fun that everybody has, not only on the floats and in the other entries in the parade, but absolutely along the parade route. Again, thousands and thousands and thousands of people are down here at the Inner Harbor tonight. It's really spectacular.
We just saw Vancouver Island Health Authority, their VHA float entry showing Santa with a teddy bear patient in hospital, setting decorative with festive holiday lights. And behind them, we've got Vic City Gymnastics. The Vic City Gymnastics performance team demonstrating a basic routine, including cartwheels, splits, and leaps. I can't do any of those.
Nope.
But they're wearing branded sweatshirts and festive Santa hats.
I love it. The coaches, of course, are also walking with their students, and coaching is so important, right? I mean, you can see them along the side there, the dancers getting all the glory, and the coaches are alongside in support. So great to have the dancers and their support with them. Non-performing students are walking in the parade too. They're handing out some candy canes to the crowd, which is always fun. And we're just so glad that the Vic City Gymnastics team is here with us tonight.
Yeah, they are rocking. You heard those whistles. Those whistles signify the start of a new routine. It also signifies the start of a new float. We've got the Island Equipment Owners Association. The 40-foot motor home has been in well over 100 parades across the island, lower mainland, and get used to seeing it, because it's going to be leading the truck parade next weekend.
We've been talking about 2,000 lights. We've been talking about 5,000 lights. This vehicle is lit up with 10,000 festive holiday lights, and you'll see lifetime member and former president of the IEOA, Dennis Nixon, in that truck. Dennis, thank you for your service. Thank you for the parade that's celebrating its 61st anniversary this year.
Yeah, make sure to tune in next Saturday, December 6th, of course, hosted by Tess Van Stratton. Coastal Heat Pumps. We got some tunes going here behind us. It sounds fantastic. The 4th parade for Coastal Heat Pumps. They love bringing lights and holiday music for everyone.
Yeah, they do. Their parade entry is a decorated cube truck with holiday inflatables and, as you can hear, the rockin' Christmas music.
Yeah, we got Harmony Project, Souk, Drumline. Take it away.
Harmony Project Sioux drumline in 20 parades over the past 5 years. They're so excited to be with us again tonight. Their parade entry is a Westphalia van decorated with festive lights and streamers. The drums in the drum line will be lit up, as you can see, with lights as well.
I was trying to drum along there on our pad with my pens. I didn't do a great job. Thankfully, they're the professionals. We've got Pearson College UWC, their first time in the parade. They say they are thrilled to be here. The entry, a decorative van with students from over 90 countries representing Pearson College UWC, handing out treats to the crowd, and the doors open perfectly.
Amazing. Now, UWC means United World Colleges, and it is a mission to unite people, nations, and cultures for peace and a sustainable future. Now, Pearson College is in my neck of the woods out in Metchosin.
That's right.
I know that students there, teachers, and staff are great parts of our community out in Metchosin.
Yeah, fun fact, the Mayor of Victoria, Marianne Alto, is an alumnus of Pearson College UWC. We saw Marianne earlier, and of course, so many great alumnuses from this great college celebrating its 51st anniversary.
Absolutely. It's the only Canadian UWC school, over 200 students from more than 90 countries.
You know what I like to do for fun, Stacey?
What's that?
I like to go fishing when I can, and this is the parade entry for me because it is Vancouver Island Fishing for Fun Society. It is their parade entry boat decorated by the younger members. They did such an awesome job with that. They got the costumes, and founder Mike Lawrence, he says, I'm trying to convince people to wear the costumes. No costumes, but thank you for what you do, because fishing, they offer intro to fishing classes free of charge. They give away fishing gear to local families. Most of the funding comes from donated beverage containers, and all of the members are volunteers. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I like that there were moms and babies in strollers carrying that banner in front of the society. That was fantastic. They've got 3 branches. The main one is in Nanaimo, and the other 2 in Ladysmith and on Salt Spring. Glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you for taking part. And behind them, we've got the Universal Group, their 3rd year in the parade. They say it's their favorite event of the year. Beautiful lights all lit up there. Your trunk's open. That's okay. I think that's on purpose. They're the largest traffic control company in the country. They've now expanded into 2 states.
Yeah, and the festive float lights up the night, as you can see, with their 65-foot truck, and there's a fleet alongside as well. With safety at heart and holiday cheer in the air, they invite you to join their team. Keep Santa safe on this magical parade evening.
That's right. They say the Universal Group wishes you happy holidays from their hardworking team to yours. And speaking of hardworking teams, Stacey, this is one of the hardest working.
Absolutely. Victoria Marine Rescue Society, they do such incredible work. 35 rescue boat is here, decorated with lights. They are Victoria's only 24/7, 365-day volunteer marine rescue resource here, committed to keeping our waters safe and the people who are on them safe as well.
Yeah, they rely on community support to keep crews equipped and rescue vessels on call, of course, working with the Canadian Coast Guard and other local emergency service providers. They make sure that help is always available to mariners in distress. Now, I know those suits they're wearing keeps them warm in the water, keeps them warm in a Santa Claus parade, too. Perfect.
Oh, it sure does. And I had a chance to go on one of those vessels with that group, and they really
Just
are
incredible.
A wonderful group of people, so committed. And so is our Canadian Coast Guard friends. They parade entry this year, hand-built by Jeff Cox. It is a replica of both the Sir Wilfrid Laurier tender ship and the Estevan Point Lighthouse. This is one of my favorites.
Me too.
Paul, it is just, it's so lovingly crafted. The surreal Sir Wilfrid Laurier tender ship, built in 1986, and it works to break up the ice in the Arctic. It resupplies stations, and it also performs search and rescue as needed.
It really does. Then the real Estevan Point Lighthouse, built back in 1909. It's located on the southernmost point of Hesquiat Peninsula in the Clayoquot Sound region of Vancouver Island. So thanks to the Coast Guard, and thanks to this edition, Four Wands Ferry Events Incorporated. Their float decorated is a pickup truck pulling a trailer with an enchanting lit-up tree, as you're mentioning, all the Christmas trees. Now, Four Wands Ferry Events Incorporated are a community of fantasy-loving artists, crafters, writers, performers, and fans, and they believe magic and wonder is for people of all ages.
And they had their very first Fairy and Fantasy Fair, F-A-I-R-E.
That was impressive.
Fair.
You just rolled off the tongue for you.
It was in April, and more than 2,000 people attended. They are so excited about their next fair at the Mary Winsper Center in Sydney. That's coming up in March of next year, and they invite guests from the smallest sprites to the wisest wizards to arrive in costume and become part of the group, part of the spectacle.
The fantastic edition. And oh, what do we have here? We have Stacey Ross's shopping cart being brought to the parade route here. This is something, I mean, you could do quite a lot of damage at Costco with that, I think, probably, eh?
Oh my gosh, Paul.
You need to tow that behind you.
It's my dream to be in one of those contests where I get the shopping cart and I go and can load up as much stuff as I can in 35 seconds. I would nail it. I know I would.
And I said Costco. Of course, I mean Thrifty Foods is where you get it. It is the giant Thrifty Food buggy towed by one of their vans. And just fantastic. Thrifty Foods, they've been proudly Canadian since 1977 when they first opened their doors in Victoria's Fairfield neighborhood. They've got 10 locations to serve you in Victoria alone, 27 locations across BC. It is a Haysom family favorite. It's, I'm going to Thrifty's, my dad said. It's an event for them every single time. So thanks to Thrifties for taking part.
Oh, and they have lots of great volunteers who work so hard in our community. We always appreciate their involvement. And here is the West Shore Warriors Youth Football Program. Their float is designed to celebrate the spirit of youth football and showcase the energy of the West Shore Warriors community. We've got a trailer there featuring a mini football field with green turf, yard lines, and goalposts all around a giant red W Warriors logo.
Yeah, so cool. I love the flags. The flags just make it pop. We see some of the kids wearing the jerseys as well. They've got the banners, the helmets, the team flags. Players from Pee Wee, Junior, Bantam teams, they're all taking part in the parade. Thank you for taking part. And we've got Doggone Mortgage Guy behind that. Brian Korzanowski is the Doggone Mortgage Guy. First started doing parades in 2019. His first set of doggy brothers, Zeus and Apollo, and when they passed, he got two sisters, Athena and Venus, to continue the legacy, bringing smiles to everyone who sees them, and they are riding shotgun there on those sidecars.
They are, and you know what? I every now and then I will see them driving down the road, just passing them by, and they all look so happy. Whether it's Brian or the sisters, Athena and Venus, they just like they're having such a great time. And that's really a legacy of bringing smiles to everyone as they drive around the communities. Brian is involved with Helmet Heads as well, and that raises money and toys for children who need it most at Christmas time. And of course, the Doggone Mortgage Guy can help with mortgage renewals, refinancing, and purchases. Just go to doggonemortgageguy.ca.
You know, it's so cute, and I love all those dogs. We didn't even mention that he was dressed as Elmo, the human, in there. Didn't matter. The dogs were adorable. We've got Tedford garage doors. Their parade entry is 5 vans decorated with festive lights. Of course, they're playing the tunes. The Tedford Bear mascot also walking the parade out there as well. They've been installing and servicing quality garage door systems for Lower Vancouver Island for the last 35 years. You know you got something good when you've been doing it for 35 years.
Absolutely, and a family-owned, family-operated company. They are so committed to 100% customer satisfaction. I mean, they love their island community. They're so excited to be taking part in the parade this year. They say that they treat customers the same way they would treat family and friends, with respect and care.
I think they treat their customers even better than most people treat their families. No, they do an amazing job. Thanks for Tedford Garage Doors. And we've got Cridge Center for the Family as well. They were founded back in 1873, so they are celebrating 152 years on Vancouver Island. They're BC's oldest continuously operating nonprofit organization.
Their mission, of course, is to provide excellence in support, housing, education, and community. They work to restore hope and a bright future to those overcoming the challenges before them.
And we just want to say a big shout out to West Shore Dental Center, one of our incredible sponsors here, just doing so much work for this parade every single year.
Yeah, you know what I love about West Shore Dental is they offer service in 4 different languages. They have free parking. They're open 7 days a week. They have 30 years plus of combined experience. You can find them at the West Shore Town Center in Langford out there, and really, we are so grateful for their sponsorship and their support here, and their great presence in the community.
Yes, and there, as we mentioned, we see the Cridge. I like the I think it's a mustache. It's like the mustache
I'm
the...
pretty sure that's supposed to be Santa, Paul.
No, I know, but Santa's mustache. I don't mean it's just a mustache, but it's a bustache is all I'm trying to say. But it looks very cool, and Cridge Center for the Family, BC's oldest continuously operating nonprofit. As you mentioned, their mission to provide excellence in support, housing, education, and community.
And you know, Paul, that when Santa's elves misbehaves, he gives them the sack. Sorry. I'm almost out. I'm almost out of Christmas jokes. You'll be glad to hear it.
I like it. And that's a fan favorite. Every year, it's, are you guys doing the parade? Yep. Is Stacy going to do the jokes? Yep. All right, we've got Ambulance Paramedics of BC. The APBC parade entry is a duty ambulance that's decorated with festive holiday lights. Their mascot is a pun, and I love it. It's a paramedic. It's walking the parade route alongside some BC paramedics. There he is.
There he is, a paramedic. I love it. There are more than 4,500 paramedics and emergency dispatchers working for BC Emergency Health Services located all over our province. Again, a service 24/7, 365 days a year, making BC Ambulance one of the largest, busiest, and most versatile emergency service agencies in the entire continent.
Yeah, just doing such incredible work. Thank you to the Ambulance Paramedics of BC. And what do we have here? Greater Victoria Harbour Authority driving a truck decorated in lights, and they're pulling the lit up festive orca. That orca is incredible. Songhees Nation artist Butch Dick designed the Greater Victoria Harbour Authority's orca logo. It is stunning.
It really is. 1,500 bulbs on the truck and the orca float. Of course, the orca is so important in First Nations culture here on our coast, associated with strong family bonds, community, and protection. There are also walkers giving out lots of candy.
Lots of candy.
Lots of candy. So they mean business here. The GVHA manages 11 properties around the harbor, including the cruise ship terminal, the breakwater, the lower causeway, and Fisherman's Wharf.
I love it. We've got Electric Lawn coming in now. Electric Lawn, Vancouver Island's first all-electric lawn and garden company. They've been using all-electric vehicles and tools for the past 5 years. As a lover of anything lawn care and anything electric lawn care, this is my favorite. They offer lawn care, yard maintenance services, and landscaping, and choose electric power to be cleaner, quieter, and more sustainable.
Yeah, they aim to protect the natural beauty of the Greater Victoria, not just for today, but for generations to come. And I'm a big fan of the electric lawn tours myself, Paul.
Oh, yes. They're so much fun, and they've got the lightning going through there. They can do your lawn in lightning speed, I'm told. So it is fantastic. They've got Santa, they've got Frosty, they've got all the hits there, and all the lightnings, it seems.
Oh, yeah, they sure do. And you know what? This is what it's all about right here. It's like mom and dad and the little one in the Santa hat waving, and all the folks in the crowd waving back. Really, really awesome. We also have in our parade this year Solve Energy and Roofing. This is their first parade,
Let's
so
go!
welcome. We're so glad you're here. They are really excited to be here. Most employees are from the island. They've got great memories of the parade as kids, and it really is a legacy. 43 years the parade has been going on. There's generations of fans who have been here. Their entries, 2 work vans decorated with Christmas decorations. They'll have walkers handing out candy to the crowd as well. So much fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal Santa's their ride in there. So cute. They're ready to raise the roof. Speaking of a guy who can raise the roof, the man, the myth, the legend, the Gordy Dodd looking dynamite, as always, Stacy.
Oh my gosh, that suit is resplendent. Gordy is beyond compare. Of course, his family and staff members here to wish everybody Merry Christmas. He's talking about shop local, shop Canadian, celebrate the spirit of Christmas at Dodd's. And Gordy does so much. Is there anybody in the community that does more than Gordy?
He won't be undersold, I'm told.
He won't, and he won't be underserved either. 25,000 meals to Vancouver Island's most vulnerable residents over the years. The 27th annual Christmas dinner in support of Our Place Society is coming up. It'll be Friday, December 19th. At 919 Pandora. The doors open at 5 there. Everybody is welcome to come, and they just do so much all year long to support the community.
They truly do. And Gordy Dodd, I mean, we've talked about some superheroes that we've seen in this parade. Gordy Dodd is a superhero in this community, and we thank him for being so involved, but for taking part in this parade every single year. We've got Abel Pest Control Incorporated, a family-owned Canadian company since 1924. They provide pest control services.
Yeah, they are members of the community, ready to serve you with the motto, "We're on it."
We're on it.
We're on it. They're a family of experienced, licensed pest control professionals. They will solve your problems fast. If you have a pest control problem, you don't want to put it off. This is not a procrastination kind of thing here. Voted Best Workplace Canada for 2025.
Okay, we've got a whole lot of fun here. The O'Brien Irish Dancers, established in 1995. The O'Brien School of Irish Dance celebrating 30 years. Let's have a watch.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Oh, I love that.
That was so fun.
So cute.
Oh,
my
shout
gosh.
out to them.
The O'Brien Irish Dancers offer a bunch of different programs for dancers of all ages and levels. They've got recreational classes, competitive classes, team classes, adult, Celtic cardio even, and they're getting their cardio in right now.
Oh, they love to dance. They love to show it off. Machosen Farmers Institute. The Machosen Farmers Institute parade entry is a Case steam tractor engine serving as Santa's
Beautiful.
sleigh, and you know this neck of the woods very well,
Oh,
Stace.
I do. I just love it. The Case steam tractor engine built in 1905, brought to BC from Saskatchewan by a collector. It's now maintained by the incredible Luxton Antique Farm Equipment Club. They do so much great work out there. The
So
MFI
cool.
owns and operates the Luxton Fairgrounds. You may have been to the Luxton Fair.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they have a spring fair and a fall fair. It's so much fun. Lots of great agricultural events there, and it's all a volunteer organization, and it's one of the oldest continually operating farmers institutes in the province. MFI, love it. Love
Yeah.
to see you guys here.
I love it as well. I love this too. We got the rolling barrel. Their
So
parade
fun.
entry is a festive rolling barrel bike with music, lights, and inflatables. Do a pedal bike pub crawl. Sorry, I had to stumble through that. 2.5 hours long, includes 3 stops at iconic Victoria pubs along the way. It's open all year round for pub crawls and custom pedal events. Pretty fun. Their model: pedal, laugh, drink, repeat. I can get behind that.
Absolutely, and I've seen them, you know, pedaling around town every once in a while, and it looks like everybody's having such a great time. So if you're interested, the rollingbarrel.ca will tell you all you need to know about this fun attraction in downtown Victoria.
All right, so our next parade entry, I'm pretty sure you can see from space. It is incredible. The CFB Esquimalt, of course, participating in the parade, but this year's entry is the 2006 International Tractor and Jerry's Double Drop Trailer. They've got a scale replica of a Canadian Forces Halifax-class frigate. The CFB Esquimalt uses a computer-controlled light display. As you can see, 21 channels and close to, get this, 100,000 lights.
Oh my gosh, it took 500 hours of work to put this together, and it looks like it. This is just beyond explanation, Paul. It's incredible.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, good for CFB Esquimalt. Thanks for taking part in the parade. And we've got Lions Pride Gymnastics Academy. Members of Lions Pride Gymnastics will be walking and performing along the parade route wearing Santa-themed outfits. As you can see, they've been a pillar in the West Shore community for more than 20 years. They offer classes for all skill levels.
Yeah, they love to support local kids, community health and wellness, and creating a strong foundation of fun, fitness, and youth. Lions Pride, proud to offer structured programs that cater to individuals. They understand that everybody learns differently and progresses at their own pace. Help of motivating and encouraging staff members. Super popular program out there.
So cool. We've got Nan Site Servicing Limited. They're a proud Joe Hall family-run enterprise built on 4 generations of trucking commitment here on Vancouver Island. They're locally owned, locally operated, dedicated to building strong island communities. The Joe Hall family also owns PND Soil and Gravel. A very cool fact, Nan founder and president Nirmal Joe Hall started the IEOA truck parade back in 1997 with just a single truck.
Incredible.
Yes.
That's so much fun. And after that great entry, we've got Butler Concrete and Aggregate, locally owned and operated since the 1940s. Butler strives to be your #1 choice for building materials. They've got multiple locations, experienced staff, a leading-edge fleet of trucks, and commitment to quality service and the environment too.
Yeah, Butler Concrete and Aggregate are a family business with deep ties to the community. They care deeply about preserving our environment for the next generation. From expansion projects at Victoria International Airport to upgrades at Mayfair Mall, Butler products have played a key role in developing the community that we live in today. Thanks so much.
Absolutely, and this next entry in our parade is the one that you were talking about off the top, Paul. It's so exciting. This is the first parade for Meant Well Books. They just opened their business in June of this year as a bookstore on wheels. So they're popping up all around Victoria, selling books for kids, youth, and adults. Their parade entry is the Meant Well Books truck. So this is a small pistachio green, not any green, Paul.
It's pistachio green, the best green, yes.
Japanese, is it a K truck? Kai truck,
yeah.
Turned into a mobile bookstore. So awesome. So they've decorated with lights for the parade and all kinds of decorations. And you may even be able to see Santa in the back.
Okay, yeah, see, they're a local mother and daughter run business. They wanted something that they could build together to bring happiness, and they brought a lot of books to local markets, but they've also brought them together and brought them into the community. So just so cool. And oh yes, we have the big man himself.
Santa Claus is in town, Paul.
He made it. He made it.
He's here. He's with the Peninsula Co-op group. Of course, the proud sponsor of the 43rd Santa Claus Parade. He is so happy to be here every year. It's one of the highlights of his Christmas season, and Miss Claus is right alongside.
Let's listen in to Santa.
Nice outfit, looking good. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks
Merry
for coming.
Christmas, everybody. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho.
7, 6, 7.
They were saying ho, 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 and Merry Christmas, it turned out. I knew it. I knew that's what they were going to say.
Oh my gosh, I love hearing the kids in the crowd. They're so excited.
Someone just
Talking
screamed,
to
a little
Santa.
girl, I think, Merry Christmas. Make sure that Santa hears.
Well, Santa can hear you wherever he is. He hears all the good little girls and boys, and he will this year. So grateful for Peninsula Co-op to be providing the vehicle for Santa to go down our parade route this evening, and for once again sponsoring our great parade, along with our other amazing sponsors, Country Grocer, Canadian Tire, and West Shore Dental, Totem Towing, Sunbelt Rentals. Just an amazing group of sponsors who continue to support CHEK and the community year after year after year.
Yeah, I gotta say, Santa had some bling this year. His sleigh was like bejeweled, they had diamond. I don't know what the kids, the young cool kids would call it, but maybe he's got style. Santa's got style, right?
He does have, Santa's got it all going on.
I'm so old.
Right. I didn't even know what you meant really there, but that's okay. I'll just take your word for it.
There we go, as we close out the Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. What a fantastic parade. What was some of your favorite entries there, Stace?
Oh gosh, well, I really love the CFB Esquimalt truck with the 100,000 lights on it. It lit up the entire inner harbor here, so that was one of the highlights for sure. And you can't beat Santa. You just can't beat it. You can't. Santa and Mrs. Claus. That's just the best ever.
And something that you mentioned too was family. So we saw the kids there with parents or with their grandparents, and just the wonder, the amazement. That's what the holiday is all about. It is so much fun, and just the best time of year, and it was an honor to do this again with you.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Kelly Curta, the entire Victoria Festival Society. Thank you so much, and all our incredible sponsors. As Stacey mentioned, Country Grocer, West Shore Dental Center, Canadian Tire. Thank you to Sunbelt Rentals and Totem Towing. We couldn't have done it without you.
Absolutely, and this is the Greater Victoria Canadian Tires. There's a group of them that got together to help us out this year. We really appreciate you, as well as Lisa McPhail and all the staff here at the Empress for our lovely,
we get to dig in soon.
Now we get to dig in. And a thank you to all our crew, both here on location and back at our station at CHEK. It really takes a village to present this parade to you. We're so grateful to them, and we're so grateful for you being with us to celebrate the 43rd annual Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. We wish you the very, very best of the holiday season. I'm Stacey Ross on behalf of Paul Haysom. Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for being here. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
We earn a living by making people laugh, but touring Canada in winter is no joke. Sometimes just getting there in one piece is half the battle. This isn't just a tour, it's an adventure. Follow us as we explore 5 unforgettable stops on this wild ride. And at the end of the road, we're shooting our biggest TV special yet.
Watch Snowden Comedy Tour, Saturdays at 11 p.m. on CHEK and CHEK Plus.
Here at CHEK, we're not always stuck behind a desk.
We like to join the party. How much do you love getting to live right here?
We connect to the community.
We make sure everyone's included, no matter where you are.
So why do we do all this?
Because we live here and we love this place.
What do Canada's most passionate burger lovers think about the Teen Burger? How is it?
It's stellar.
The patty's nice and juicy. What I love about A&W is the beef.
The quality of A&W's beef is unmatched.
Taste the Teen Burger at A&W.
K-Sammer's Kitchen is kept happy and full courtesy of the amazing local products sourced from Fraser Orr's Butcher and Deli, proudly serving Greater Victoria since 1979.
When you see us roll up, awesome gifts are about to go down.
I got gifts for Mom, for Kid 1, Kid 2, and Phil. I don't even know Phil.
Crank up the magic this season. We're made for the holidays.
This holiday season at London Drugs, find everything you need to make everyone on your list happy. From the latest tech to the hottest toys, games, and beauty products. Plus some things you didn't even know you needed. Shop in store or online at londondrugs.com.
What do Canada's most passionate burger lovers think about the Teen Burger? How is it?
It's stellar.
The patty's nice and juicy. What I love about A&W is the beef.
The quality of A&W's beef is unmatched.
Taste the Teen Burger at A&W.
When you think Black Friday savings, think Sawyer's.
Save with the Brothers Store-wide Black Friday sale with sewing machines starting as low as $169 and save up to 40% off all notions and threads only until December 6th.
The Black Friday sale on now at Sawyer Sewing Center.
It's Vintage Hot Tub's 47th anniversary and the factory Black Friday sale. So it's your last chance to double dip on big factory sponsored savings. Enjoy a holiday experience every day with jacuzzi hot tubs and Sundance spas at discounts of 20 to 25% below retail. And come check out our jacuzzi and Sundance swim spas, infrared and red light saunas, massage chairs, and even cold plunge tubs. It's all about wellness. Feel better, sleep better, and live a better life.
Go to VintageHotTubs.com.
We're about to jump into a program already in progress.
From Swartz Bay to Tsawwassen. They had the